Metrodome now. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It's been hard work, but we help from yourself and other folk. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, to be honest.
How long have we been talking about this now in general, getting something set up?
Well, as you know yourself, we've been doing it nearly 10 years, put little shows on at local clubs and things like that. Been to massive events all over the world, obviously in Barnsley as well, some good promotions. But yeah, it's took a long time. I feel now it's time to get some real good fights out here. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to UPG Rising, yeah.
First event, can you remember Ings Lane charity event? How much money we raised from that, packing out Ings Lane to potentially looking at packing out Metrodome? It's been a bit of a journey, hasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, these shows what we put on in past, like you say, community all got together again. People on board. It's not just myself. It's a lot of people in background. What makes it work? It's good when you see it come club together, but it's also now, if you look at this event, everybody's clubbed together, from local lads fighting as well, other lads from different areas, and also we've also got a charity bout on this one. So we're still bringing charity as well to these organisations, because I think it's a big part of fighting as well, and they do it good. But yeah, this organisation is going to take off. I'm really, really excited.
So we've got a mixture today, haven't we? We've got 10 bouts, we've got some really seasoned boxers, we've also got some first timers. We're putting a bit of a platform on for everybody, aren't we, for this first one?
Yeah, it's been hard, Tom, as you know. Everybody wants to see best fights, right? We all know that. Everybody deserves a chance at UPG to put some good fights on. But in my personal opinion, I'm not just chucking anybody on these events. I want to see proper fights and proper results, which I'm sure we are going to see. I think you agree with that.
Definitely. So we've not finished this one yet, and I know it's going to go well. We've put effort in. It's going to be a good show. So what's next? What's next for UPG?
Well,
before we so tell what's it stand for? UPG.
Right.
Why have we chosen that name?
Right. The first show is going to be a boxing event, obviously, but the ultimate proving ground means to me that all different types of mixed martial arts, all disciplines, I'd like to do. We've got some special guests on the evening, and I know Saul Rogers is super excited about this organisation as well. So I'm going to be trying to bring next, not just boxing, you're definitely going to see mixed martial arts, and you're definitely going to see other disciplines, that's a fact. I don't want to spread on too much because this event means a lot, but moving forward, UPG's this is just the beginning, I can guarantee you that.
I think the name Ultimate Proving Ground is sort of what we want to set out for next shows. We want the best fighting best, and we're not going to have the shows where you've got a 10-0 fighter fighting someone that's had no fights and we just sort of every one-sided. We want the best in whatever way, fighting the best.
The thing what you've got with it, Tom, such as yourself, part of this organisation and other people, everybody part of it, want to see these fights. We want to see best fighters come on board. We want to see good fights. What's point going in with a Muppet who's not fought and somebody winning the records? It's just records are for DJs in my eyes. But as far as I'm concerned with these fighters are real fighters. So that's what I want to stick to, and that's why we're going to keep doing it. And such as yourself and other lads who've been in organisation, we also know that that's what they want. This is not a money-orientated racket scheme for this. This is to see best fighters. It's my hobby and passion, and so is it yours. It's not a money-making racket scheme. I'm not interested. All I want to see is best fights every time.
Right, so two title fights tonight. First one, we've got Craig Jenkinson, Jenks, the Bomber, against Marcus James. What we're going to see?
This fight I am excited for. I know they fought previously 6 years ago, but I know that you'll see back and forth on social media. Marcus is really, really wanting this fight. Craig's definitely wants it as well. This is not definitely good at distance. No way.
Marcus has been messaging me up until this saying that he's hoping that Jenks, and Jenks, I've been talking to Jenks, and Jenks is ready. Jenks, he split decision last time, wasn't it? And Jenks thinks that he should have put him away.
Yeah, I remember that event clearly. I think it was Jenks is, how can I say it? Well, I will. He come back from Her Majesty's Pleasure after a long time. Come out, that was his first bout, but still, he put on a show and he fought a good guy in Marcus, who was also fit, and he can fight. So, yeah, back and forth on social media. Believe it or not, they are actually good friends. But they're really, really, I know Marcus, he wants this win. But I know Jenksy, he's game as a badger, and he's not going to let that win go. So I'm really excited for it.
This is going to be one where we see two good pals beforehand, the stepping ring, and they're going to knock lumps at each other, and then they'll go and have a pint after.
Oh, that's what, to be honest, mate, that's what boxing's all about, or anything, any sports. I think that's what it is. I mean, it's a lonely sport, boxing, but when you're in that ring, but before you get in that ring, everybody needs training partners and stuff like that. And I believe they have trained together in the past, over the last couple of years. So yeah, they are good friends, but they're not going to be friends when they step in that ring over there. Yeah. And I guarantee you that. And I'm looking for a nice showdown on that. Yeah.
So we've got 5 threes for this event, 5 3-minute rounds. I think Jenks has got power with that other hand right to finish it whenever, if he lands it flush. But I think fitness might come into it if Marcus can box him, and let's see if Marcus's strengths is how fit he is and strong. So I think we've got a bit of a mix-up.
Mix-up, yeah. See, the thing is with that as well, it's a little bit difficult for me now because obviously I've stepped back from training side of things, so I don't actually see what goes off in gym anymore. I know that they've been training, both of them have been training hard, so both of them are going to have a cracker, and both of them are going to come for that W with that absolute amazing belt anyway.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, beautiful.
So, top at bill, we've got Steve Hale and Andy Walsh. I think this is going to be some fight.
Yeah, like we set out to set on, want these good fights, like we say. Both of them, both fighters. Start off with Steve. Steve's got an amateur record, which is unbelievable, and his professional record speaks for itself. I think it was 10-1.
9-1.
Oh, and 9-1. Sorry, 9-1. And honestly, he's a good kid, good fighter, good lad, good family man. Really respect him. He's come back from training. Wanted to fight, so we put him on. I was asking him for quite a while to try and get him on the show because I know his potential. Andy Walsh, game as a badger. That lad fights anybody, anytime, any place, and he's no stranger. This kid's been in amateur, he's been in army, so God knows how many bouts he's had in that. And then obviously he's jumped onto that bare knuckle scene, which is he's been going all over, not just England, Europe as well, fighting in that Ukraine, I think. And Poland, is it? Oh, yeah, and I tell you what, I can't wait to see these two on UPG. I'm happy with this fight, definitely.
I think one thing to touch on is Steve, and I think we've all seen him in and out of gym, and you've seen him at work. And over this last 10 weeks, when he dedicated that he's going to start fighting again, and what he's been telling us are it's helping with his mental health, because 6 years he's been out at ring and he's not been really training, and he'll not be able to get to admit. He's told quite a few people that he's had some tough times, and what boxing's done for him from a mental health point of view. I think that's probably something that a message he wants to share with everybody. Yeah. What's your...
My thoughts on that? It's a big thing, you know, when you in any gym, in all the country. Mental health's a big part of all of us lives now, and it affects everybody in certain ways. But everybody succumbs to somebody, whether it's them or they know themselves for mental health. Now Steve's been working, good family man, and he's put everything into this. I know for a fact he has, because he obviously works away sometimes. And he's ended up working at home, but he's still been up road running. He wants this, and I'll be honest with you now. At first, I'll be quite honest with you, he were on about having just one bout, but I think now he's actually
something's changed.
Something snapped in his head. He wants it again, and to be honest, he's been training so hard. And I know that Andy Walsh has been stepping his game up as well. I still talk to Andy, lovely kid, good friend, and yeah, he's stepped his game up because he knows what he's coming up against. Yeah.
Another cracking fight.
Yeah,
I can't wait to watch it.
I can't wait to watch that. I'll be, to be quite honest, I can't say. I do think there'll be a finish in that one, but I don't think it'll be quick. No.
No. We'll find out.
We will.
So, bit of a thanks to Stable Scaffolding for event today. We've got a bit of a prize money for a couple of things. So fight at night. So Stable Scaffolding, Ricky's company has kindly donated £150 per person for fight at night, which I think is amazing. It gives these a bit of a incentive to put on a show for us.
Listen, Tom, even though we've got incentive to get looked after anyway, I just feel like they deserve a little bit of a break. They're already getting paid anyway. It's irrelevant, but why not give them a little bit of a bonus to take something back, whatever they want to do with it. Some people want to party, some people want to do whatever they want with it. Let them do what they want, yeah.
And then on top of that, performance at night, so the person that gets the best stoppage or the best knockout with Stable Scaffolding again, and up £200 for person.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there, Tom, but let's just say, knockout at night, gets the bonus. I want to see knockout at night. Who's got the best? Let's see who's best. They get the bonus, yeah. And that's for donated by Craig Price, by the way, from Stable Scaffolding.
Brilliant. Right, so we obviously, first show, trying to promote it. We've got as banners. What we want to do for people that are here today is get as much push on social media as we can. So again, Stable Scaffolding, donating £50 to the member of the audience that posts the best photo or the most attractive photo with hashtag UPG, hashtag Ultimate Proving Ground. Tags us in on Facebook, on Instagram, and that's going to be drawn tonight, and that's £50 cash.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, these shows are absolutely brilliant, but we are people coming and fans who come to support the fighters. All these fighters put a lot of work and time into it. That's what we all say. Yep, they do, it's great. But there's a lot of people out there working as well and find it difficult in times because it's not really good times at the minute for money. I appreciate that. That's why we're trying to keep it to a minimum. But these fans and everybody who take the time out, who come here, they deserve a little bit as well. So yeah, what I'd appreciate, I appreciate every single one of them coming. Without you, it wouldn't be. Without them, really, Tom, it wouldn't be. It's pointless doing it. That's what we're doing it about. And if all they could do, I could ask for everybody, is if you could just tag UPG, Ultimate Proving Ground, social media, what is it, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. You've taught me all that. I'm not really cool up with it, but if they could, mate, yeah, that would be great. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll find best post. We'll either give £50 tonight if they're still here. If not, we'll find them and we'll come and deliver it.
Yeah, definitely. And if you see, obviously, while we're on about event, if you see people in here, Saul Rogers, Ian Freeman, special guests and things like that, don't be shy and go and get your photo with them, guys. That's what they're there for, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.